Hey Bliss Family, hope everyone is well, hope everyone is doing good. Happy Tuesday. Today we'll be talking about the two things, which is the Shoprite Savings Stamps and also the Shoprite gift card / you can also get these things at Checkers. So I think it's safe for me to say Shoprite and Checkers Savings Stamps and also the gift card. Okay, so the first thing that I will be discussing is the Shoprite Savings Stamps. Now there are a lot of questions which surround this book, but then I hope on this video I'll be able to answer everything. Okay, the Shoprite book stamp is not for sale. Now this book, you can get it anywhere for free at any Shoprite money market or at any Checkers money market. You just go to the money market, not to the tellers or to the tills. You just go to the money market and then you tell them that you want to buy the Shoprite savings stamps or the Checkers savings stamps, and then, or you can just say you want the food stamps and then tell them that you don't have the book and they will give it to you for free. Now there are times when you buy this book where you find that not this book, where you buy the stamps, these are the stamps, where you buy the stamps and then they tell you that they don't have a book. Okay, so if they tell you that they don't have the book, and let's say you're also in a hurry and you don't want to go around in each and every Shoprite store or each and every Checkers store that you know of, one thing that you can do is that you can buy a notebook. You can buy a simple notebook such as this one, which has normal pages such as this one, and then instead of pasting your stamps like this on this booklet, you can just paste your stamps here, which is not a problem. This is what they recommend and this is what they tell you when they don't have this book, so I don't think you can be in trouble for sticking your stamps here. Now obviously the disadvantages, or rather the bad sides of using this book is that, okay, it's paper, the paper is not the same as this one, and then also with this one you're able to track to say, okay, if I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and then I paste 10 stamps, then I know that I have 100 rands, and then if let's say I bought 20 rand stamps, then I know that I have 200 rands. But then you can just imagine this one doesn't have a column. I think you'll have to make it yourself. You'll have to be creative in order for you to be motivated to use this book. That is just how I say it, and that is just what I believe in. Also, personally, I don't think I would like to use a book like this, but then last when I bought my 600 savings stamps, I did ask them, do they have a book? And they said no. So if this one gets to finish and then I ask them and they don't have a book, then it means I will have to buy a normal book like this and then work around it so that I can be motivated and I can also continue with my journey of saving using stamps. Okay, and then another question that I usually get is that what can you use these stamps for? Now it's written on the book that you can use them for Christmas, you can use them for Easter, you can use them for Eid, you can use them for stockfiles, parties, kitchen, baby showers, birthdays, and other that includes alcohol. Yes, you can buy alcohol with your saving stamps. You can buy alcohol with these stamps. So let's say you have a birthday party and you've bought the cake, you've bought the snacks with your own money, but then you don't want to spend your own money for booze, then you can simply just take this book and go to Shoprite Liquor, Checkers Liquor, and go and buy yourself alcohol. So yes, you can also buy school stationery, you can buy books, you can buy literally anything. And then I also didn't know that you can also buy electricity and you can buy airtime. Last time when I went, and then when I also read on the internet, they said that you can't buy I'm checking the time because I'm very late, it's morning. You cannot buy airtime, nor can you buy electricity with it. But then someone on my TikTok commented that recently they went to buy electricity and they had no problem. So I guess you can also buy electricity and you can also buy airtime with these stamps. Okay, and then another question that I usually get around these stamps: if you lose, or rather if you damage these stamps, Shoprite or Checkers will not be held reliable for any damage, so that they will not replace it. Even if you have a slip for proof of payment and you have a proof that maybe your daughter or your son or anyone tore them, or I don't know, they were playing with them, Shoprite or Checkers will not at all replace your money, or rather replace these stamps. Okay, another question that I get is that if you use these stamps, for example, each page is 100 rand, and let's say you buy something for 95 rand. Obviously it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So the 5 rand has to come from here. Now if you're paying at any Shoprite and you're buying for 95 rand and then your change is 5 rand, Shoprite has to give you change, because this is your money. As much as it's paper, but then this is something that they came up with, and then this is something that on their side it is money, because you are saving when you're using these things. So I don't think you would want to give away 5 rand. Well, personally, I wouldn't want to give away my 5 rand. So they have to give you a 5 rand change. If they can't give you a 5 rand change, or they cannot give you change, then pay with 90 rand. They will then on their pockets, or I don't know how, replace your 5 rand, but never ever say, oh no, it's okay, keep the 5 rand. This is your money and you worked hard for it. So I think it doesn't make sense for you to say no, it's okay for something that is 95 rand or something that is 159, then they don't have a change and then they must keep all the stamps. Do not do that. They must give you change, or either you give them a round up money, like 95 rand, they don't have a change for 5 rand, then give them 90 rand. That's my advice. That is something that someone close to me has done, and it does work. You must get change for your stamps because it is your money. Okay. And then I think another disadvantage, not another one, this is the first disadvantage. I've been talking about advantages of this. Another thing about this book, let's not label as advantages and disadvantages, right? Another thing about this book is that sometimes you find that the tellers are so mean when you pay with this book. They give you attitude. Now, if they give you attitude, also give them attitude. Okay, I'm joking. If they give you attitude, like, don't take it to heart. It must not hurt you. Don't take it to heart, because this is your money. When you were buying the stamps, they didn't have a problem. So why do they now have a problem just because they have to count? So when they give you attitude, just smile, chillax, pay with your stamps. They must give you change if you have change. If they don't have change, then keep your other stamps that they don't have change for, and then walk out with your groceries, walk out with your stationery, walk out with your alcohol, walk out with anything that you have bought these stamps with. So yeah, I think I've said enough with the stamps, and you can get them at any Checkers store in South Africa and at any Shoprite store in South Africa. So yeah, and then now we go to the gift card. Now the gift card, unlike the saving stamps, whereby with the saving stamps you can buy as many stamps as you want, you are not limited, you can buy them for 50,000, 80,000, they don't care. Now with the card, it's even written here at the back that the terms and conditions, please treat this card as cash. Shoprite's group of companies cannot be held liable if the card is lost or stolen. Now the reason why they are saying that, it's because this card is literally like cash. There is no pin on this card, meaning that if anyone can take my card right now, they can just go to Shoprite, check the balance, and then if there is money, they can just swipe. It won't say, can we have your ID, who are you, proof of thumb, fingerprint, or no, you can just swipe. So there's no pin, there is nothing. So if, let's say, maybe someone at your house or home take and use this card, and then you go back and then you say, but it was not me, Shoprite will not be held liable for that. And then also they're saying this card may be redeemed at any stores below. The stores are Shoprite, Checkers Hyper, USave, Medirite, Liquor Shop, Checkers, then it's KNet. Is it KNet? Yeah, KNet. So you can use it at KNet. Sorry, my video had to be cut short, and mainly because, okay, let's wait for the helicopter to pass. Mainly because I was late and also had to take content. This is also just a lesson for me to take content a day before, so that, or to wake up early the way I normally do, because I normally wake up early, but we are not there. So the shops are KNet, Shoprite, House and Home, and also OK Finishes. So these are all the stores where you can buy with this gift card, which I think it's quite a lot, because when you get to look at the saving stamps, you can only use them at Checkers and also at Shoprite. But then with the gift card, I mean, House and Home, I think they sell nice items for your like home kettles and all of that, if I'm not mistaken. Checkers Hyper, because some places they don't have Checkers, they have Checkers Hyper. I don't know the difference. Maybe if someone can comment and, you know, let me know the difference between Checkers and Checkers Hyper, because there is a difference. And then obviously you save, mostly if you're from the townships like myself, where at home we have USave, and then Shoprite is a bit far. So just imagine if you have USave closer to you, you can use your gift card. So yeah. And then they're saying this card expires 3 years from the last date of activation and or last top up. So for example, sorry, I have to check if the camera is rolling. So for example, I got the card, I think it was last year, and that is 2024. That's when I got the card. I wasn't working, I was unemployed in January. Yeah, that's when I got it. So it means that it's 2024, 25, 26. It means that now 2026, because they say expires 3 years from the last date. So it means that 2026 or 2027, I will have to replace the card. Now, you replacing the card does not mean you are going to lose your money. Let's say now you have 6,000 saved on this card, and it's the month where the card expires. Let's just say that it's the month where the card expires. What you are going to do, you will go to the money market and then you tell them that your card is expiring. Then they'll take the funds which are here and then move them to the new card. That is where they do it, at the money market. For these books, sorry, for the book and also for the card, at least this one you can get it from the tills, but then this book, and when you want to top up this card, go to the money market. That is where they will help you. And then yeah, so if it's expiring and you have money, just go to the money market, then they'll transfer the funds to the new card and you can use your new card. So that's it. Another thing, and then it's just a terms and conditions apply. So you just need to know the terms and conditions, which are, should you lose the card, Shoprite is not held liable for the loss. And then also, should something, maybe it's damaged or whatnot, Shoprite will not be held liable. Also bear in mind that the minimum money that you can put into this card is 50 rand, and then the maximum money that you can put into this card is 10,000 rand, and nothing more than that, but then nothing lesser than 50 rand. And yeah, I recently got to use mine and I didn't have any hassles. Like, everything was just smooth. I checked my balance, I had 150, and then after checking my balance, I just swiped. That's when I got to realize that, okay, should someone take this card from me, they can just swipe it, you know, nothing is needed to say, is this really your card? Unlike a Capitec banking app, Netbank or Absa, where a PIN is required. For this one, there is no PIN that is required. Anyone can use the card. But I feel like it is an advantage. And it's also just nice to have in your purse, you know, because, you know, you don't know those days. Like for myself, I am topping up money into this card so that when I start traveling, this is the card that I will go with. And then the book, the Shoprite Savings Stamps, I am mainly using them as an emergency fund for food, because when I lost a job, I was able to see how handy these stamps, they can come in. Like, I didn't worry about groceries because I was able to use my stamps, you know. So I'm using them as an emergency. They don't expire, unlike the card. They don't expire. I don't have to keep track as to, is it 3 years now, is it 5 years? So even if I think I can have them until I will need them, God forbid, I will never have to even use them for that emergency, that now I'm out of food or I don't have anything. But that's how you can use them. And yeah, so I'm using this for my emergencies in case I will have any food emergencies. And then I am planning to use the card for traveling. So that's it. I think I spoke everything that surrounds both the booklets and also the card. I think I've touched on everything. I'm trying to think on something that I didn't discuss in the morning. And this can be a gift to someone. I remember when I was growing up and our situation at home was very bad, and my auntie, sometimes she would come to give my mom this book, and we'd be very happy because we're like, oh wow, you can buy with stamps, you know. So that was very exciting. So you can gift someone with a book. Instead, maybe you don't want to give them money, you can give them a book. And each book inside, let's say you got this one, which is a 10 rand one. this one, it's a 10 rand. As you can see here, it's a 10 rand one. The total of it's 2,000 for 10 rand, if I'm not mistaken. It's 2,000. And then if you're gonna stake 20 rand stamps, the total for the booklets that you would have saved is 4,000. So if you're saving 10 rand, it's 2,000. Then if you're saving 20 rands, then you're done with the booklets, then that is 4,000. But for me, I've been using it, and there's some pages that are torn. So yeah, because now here it's 600. Let's count 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. So the total for here, since I've tiered some pages, it's gonna be that was 1.2. Was it 1.2? Yeah, it's gonna be around somewhere 1,000. But if you get a new book and you decide to buy the 10 rand stamps, throughout the whole book you will stick 10 rand stamps, you will save 2,000. But then if you're going to buy 20 rand stamps and you don't tear out anything throughout the book up until the last page, you would have saved 4,000. So, which I think is also a good thing. One technique that I had was that every time when I go and buy groceries and then I get change, I do not leave with that change. I go and buy stamps. So let's say I went to buy groceries for the month and my change is 65 rand. I will use the 60 rand to buy stamps. I go again to top up something, I get a change of 40 rand, I buy. Even if you can get a change of 50 rand, but I think it's nice just to have 10 rand. Oh my god, my book. I think it's very nice just to have 10 rand stamps throughout, unlike 2010. That is not nice. So you need to decide as to, are you saving the 10 rand ones or 20 rand ones? So yeah, Bliss family, I think I have spoken enough about the saving stamps. I hope, sorry, oh, I get a mini heart attack when I don't see the camera on my watch, because I'm just like, has it stopped? I was saying, I hope I really answered every question that surrounds both of these, and if you have any questions, you can pop them in the comment section and then I'll answer them. But then if I've answered everything, I really hope that you will look into not only saving money but also getting to save for those, you know, especially when you have kids. You know, you can buy anything. You can buy nice things such as snacks, you know, you can buy stationery. Let's say 1,000 is for snacks, and then the other 3,000 that is here, you can use it for back to school. So it's a really nice thing. If you're traveling and you have your card, you know that you don't use your debit card, but rather you are using the gift card, which I think is very smart, and also one of the other ways that you can be savvy and also get to spend your money wisely. You know, I don't know, if you feel like I've also motivated you to start, please do tell me so that I can be like, yes, go for it, you know. And yeah, I really hope you can look into them when you go to Shoprite. Just pass by the money markets and get yourself either a gift card or either a saving stamps book. Even if you decide to have a gift card, that is also okay, you know, because there's some people who have like big parties every December. Now my family, it's not that big. We don't have big parties. Sometimes we don't even meet in December. So, you know, it would be, I don't know, I'd be hurting myself to say I'm saving for December to have that big party, because we are not that family. But if you are that family, then I think it's a good thing for you to have both. Have the Shoprite stamps and then have the gift card. You know, the gift card, you're using it for your December things, and then the Shoprite, either you're using it for when it's January, you know, because January never wants to end. It always takes time. You can use it for January to top up those stationery things, you know, to top up, maybe you want a new water bottle or your kids want new lunch boxes. You can always count on this book. So yeah, I think I've said enough, and happy Tuesday, Bliss family. Hope you had a good one. If not, tomorrow is another day. We try again, right? My day was very hectic. Sorry, it was very hectic, but I was just looking forward to finishing this video and also posting it. So yeah, really hope I've answered everything. I'm also trying to pose so that I can take screenshots of a picture that can be my cover page. So I hope one of these pictures where I'm smiling, I'll be able to make it a cover page. But anyways, love and light, and thank you so much to everyone who's followed me back, and to everyone who comments, to everyone who also recommend, like, please, like, help me out. If you feel like there's something that we as South Africans, cash stuffing community, we don't talk about, please do tell me. I think I'd love to do that. I think someone said to me I need to show the totals, and I felt like that was a positive thing that I need to look at, because what if I'm stuffing but then I don't have that money, you know, because I only show when I deposit it. So I know that now when I stuff, I'll show the total so that you can also be motivated. So if there's also something that maybe we need to talk about, please do tell me. I'll be happy to talk about it. And yeah, bye guys.